Hello and welcome back to Open Wheel Manager 2. So, we're 4 races in. Zelich still has yet to finish a race, and it does look like part of that is related to the components that we've signed. And so, part of it is a bit unlucky, but next season I hope to sign better component manufacturer. So we're just going to keep trucking along. That's really all we can do, especially as our first season. We don't really have any choices to make here. We have to get to the end of the season to be able to improve. However, one thing I do want to do is here on the CFD, I do want to improve my front wing a bit, and I do need 20 design points. And so for the next race, I think we're going to focus on the 20 design points here and put that into front wing and see how that affects us. The other thing is actually, yeah, we still have enough time here. There's a lot of races left. Excuse me. If there were only a couple of races left, I would have said it's probably not worth it to upgrade these parts. But we're going to do that and see how that will help us. I think these two especially, but front wing for sure first. So we don't have any other housekeeping items to take care of. We can continue. We do have, if you'll remember, 2 weeks left until we get some new sponsors, and hopefully that'll bring in some excuse me, some new money. Yep, we know we have a weak engine, but our chassis does have low drag, which will give us some sort of advantage. So there are a bunch of straights here. We do need power. Let's go with wet and let's go with power. Okay, we got that. And let's go neutral and power as well. Okay. Now I'm also wondering, oh, this is the feedback. I was gonna say maybe the previous page is also related to how the setup works. Okay, so we can't do design points here. So we're just gonna continue with engine and the race simulation. Because other than the improvements, I'm trying to remember where the tire points were also used. And the only other issues that are left are related to wet tires. So I'm not too worried. Okay, no failures. Zelich beats out Korkmaz for the second time in a row. Okay, and this we'll still stick with this as we kind of get a better understanding. All right, here we go. Race number 5. Let's hope
we're about to get underway
for race number 5
Let's
that
race.
Zelich can come back.
So as the race settles in the lead
But one thing that I just realized is that I think we didn't fix the engine. Yeah, you'll see it here.
What a phenomenal move.
So we're gonna have to keep an eye on that for Korkmaz. We may just.
In the lead, Krieger in second place.
I'm curious what happens to the engine when it's cooled. Because right now we're losing. Oh, that's the base wear. But if it's cooler, is it going to slow down the wear? Let's find out. That's the nice thing about not expecting to win, you know, in this first season. We can try out lots of things.
Malcolm Hong
Let's switch
in
here.
the lead. Krieger in second place. Paolo
Wow,
in
3
third
second
position.
difference. Oh, well, we did go on the easy.
Malcolm
No, it doesn't
Hong
look like it's
in
doing
the
anything.
lead.
Okay, so we just
Krieger
gotta hope
in
that
second place. Paolo in
we
third
don't have any
position.
issues. Korkmaz down in 22nd, Zelich in 15. Zelich here, I mean, there's a big group right here. They're all together. First four starting to pull away, as per usual. And now there's a second
in
group
the lead.
here, which
Krieger
looks like until
in
11th
second
place,
place.
and then until
Paolo
16.
in third position.
And then you have the back markers here. Okay, so let's speed this up a little bit and take a look at that time. It does seem to be getting further out.
Krieger in second place.
Take a look at Korkmaz here.
Paolo in third position.
Will he learn from the overtakes from the last race, where he did a really nice overtake after seeing Zelich do so?
Malcolm Hong in the lead.
Nope,
Krieger
still
in second place. Paolo in third
just
position.
doesn't want to make a move here, and is very happy sitting behind the driver. Tries to go outside, but I mean, with a weak engine, you're not really going anywhere. So one thing I'm curious about is how
Malcolm
the
Hong in the
signing
lead.
of the engines work,
Krieger in second place.
and we'll find out at the end of the season, because each engine manufacturer can only have 2 teams, and so we would definitely want to pick up one of the better ones. We have our first driver to crash out. Everything good here. Pits are coming in somewhat soon. 156. Very nice, but let's see here. So they're both on softs. Okay. No rain. Now this is interesting. Let's see what's going to happen. Because of the fuel here. Are they going to pit at the same time? Are we going to double up? And Korkmaz still just refusing to do a move. So Korkmaz basically, oh, and he does. Korkmaz basically just needs to sit in first and get there as quickly as possible. So needs to be in the perfect car. So there is about a 7-second or so, or no, that's to the person. You might be okay. There may be enough of a gap between Zelich and Korkmaz here. Yeah, I mean, it just was perfect. Now Korkmaz on the hard. So now one thing I did notice, and I think I mentioned it in a previous video, was wishing I could tell which tires they're on, because this outer circle here is more of like a reddish color that matches closely to the soft tires. As you can see on the inner circle here, you can tell that Korkmaz here is on hard tires, whereas Zelich is on soft. One thing I would like to see is having the outer circle change as well to a white potentially, but I could go either way. But it looks like I did not notice this at first, or it was added after I made that video. I'm not really sure, but I suspect I did not notice it, because my initial expectation was to see it on this outer circle. This engine's still doing okay. We're getting to the halfway mark. And Zelich here is part of this group trying to make a move. It looks like he's
Hong
third.
in
Let's see
second
this now.
place.
Let's take a look.
Malcolm Hong has
Yeah, I
just
believe he's
moved
third
into
there.
the lead. What a phenomenal move. Wolf in third position. Krieger
Yeah,
in third
taking him
position.
inside,
Freund is
trying
heading
to
into
make
the
a
pits.
move.
Ribeiro is heading into the pits.
Still unfortunate, he hasn't made any moves. And Korkmaz stuck in 20th. Zelich drops. And he's losing out to this group here, sitting in last.
Wolf is heading into the pits. Krombacher is heading into the pits.
And Zelich
Stenval
also,
is heading into the pits.
I mean, it could be the lack that we have in our engine, but really struggling. And Korkmaz goes up one, but he's alone. I mean, he's got tons of time to make up. Got another crash out. Zelich makes a move, or doesn't look like it actually. It looks like a pit. Uh-oh, lock the tires. We need to slow down. Need to be careful, Zelich. I'm not pushing him because I want him to finish up the race here. We can have attack on Korkmaz. Hitting the halfway point. Zelich now is losing ground. Okay, let's not attack. Especially because you have quite a bit of time, and now you're defending a position. And he loses that position. It looks like it was a front runner that lapped him. Korkmaz here, Zelich here. And Zelich still defending that position. And Korkmaz goes into the... Nope. Korkmaz crashes out. So now we just have Zelich. Who gets into the pits. And now is way behind. Alright. Now we need to... "13 seconds behind, wow. 17th place." So who's around him? Yeah, so second place. Catches up to 15th. And is catching up. Let's take a look here. Ends up passing 16th. Where's... Oh, I didn't click on him. Ends up making the move, but... Ooh. Yep, loses out. This is a good battle. Can Zelich take the spot back? And looks like he got the inside there. Oh, and does make the pass on, I believe that was turn 1 after the main straight. And is unable to really pull away. Is still fighting, and let's see. It seems like this turn 1 is the turn to make the move on. He's still holding that spot very well. All right, let's see. Turn 1 again. Tries to make the move. Unable to. And it's really the rest of the lap that Zelich has to kind of create some distance. Oh, and he loses out here. Yeah, the other car is just a bit faster and is starting to pull away now. Yeah, it doesn't look like he was able to defend that position. And no, Zelich takes it back. Did the other car make a mistake? Because they were a little over a second. Does not make a move there. And Zelich still... Now the front runners, Silva out. The front runners are passing these two. Zelich still defending the position, but excuse me, not by much. I suspect this car. Can we find out who it is? Dell. But here. Oh, it's a team. I was looking for a name. D-E-L. Wait, is that the team? No. Oh, here we go. Mr. Lucas. And it looks like the Lucas is going to take the inside here. He's pretty much alongside. Oh, no, he doesn't. Here's the famous turn 1 for the moves. Nope. Decides to stay behind Zelich. Can Zelich hold here? Couple of laps. Here we go, final lap. And he doesn't make the move on turn 1, so this is looking good on Zelich's end to be able to defend that position. Oh no! Great overtake there. Just goes out on the outside. I don't think Zelich is gonna have enough here. Nope. Wow. But on on the bright side, Zelich finished the race. Race 5, but he was able to. Alright, suspension failure. Alright. Yeah, we need to fix a lot of parts here. Do we have enough points though? The brakes are okay. Suspension needs work. He's okay. He looks fine. Okay, we can't do anything there. We still don't have enough. We need 20 to make an improvement on the car here. Okay. Let's check out messages. 3-2, Zelich catching up to Korkmaz, but Korkmaz now 2 races in a row and was not able to finish. We do have 60 leadership points. There is no limit on the amount of leadership points that we can have, whereas the other ones do have a limit of 100. Because if you'll notice, we can installation, engine reliability goes down 1, but downforce goes up 30%. Oh, but these are for 1 race only. Now, I wonder if our valuation improves when we do better. That would be a curious thing to find out. We still need to figure out our cash flow problems. I'm hoping that, you know, let's do that. I think, yeah, we do get him here. All right. Oh, we got 1. All right, pick a car. You can get D, I, there and there. Mine is 2.2 million. Did I make a mistake? Hopefully, oh, that's to do with the race too. Hopefully on the non-race weeks we can turn this thing around. Okay, let's see here. Provide a new version of the suspension. Updates are available. Oh, here we go. Oh, but we don't have enough. Oh, okay, so that's what these numbers mean. I don't know about the engine. I don't know what the 4.4. Oh, those might be the stats of the engine. But I'm guessing this is the second number is how many upgrades you can make in the season for that part. Actually, that doesn't make sense because this one's 6 out of 5. So this is probably referring to the stats as well for the brakes. Can I look at them? Let's see. Nope, I don't have brakes here. Yeah, so the engine one is right, so it's 4442. So those are the stats. Now, is that front brakes, rear brakes? Then what does the gearbox mean? I am not sure. Or let's check out the garage. Oh, here we go. Oh, performance and reliability. Okay, so that makes sense. So the suspension can be upgraded. The suspension is pretty good. So this is a big part in what is affecting my car breaking down. So the second number, we need to be able to get that up because the engine was a 2. No, see, the reliability is 4, so we need to definitely do something about that. Okay, now I'm starting to understand a bit more into what goes into our cars breaking down. Okay, so this makes a lot of sense. So we need to, so let's go back. And this is the level of the front wing. Okay, and that is correlated to the CFD page. Alrighty, well, I hope you learned as much as I did in this video about, again, the inner workings. Next time we do head to Spain. And as always, I thank you for watching, and please make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you all next time.